Here's another reading for 0 degrees Gemini. Coming up on the full moon tomorrow. I feel like people are letting go of things that don't serve them anymore. The Magician in reverse. The Hanged Man. The Six of Pentacles. The Emperor. Five of Swords. The damage has already happened. Four of Cups. Queen of Wands. And the Lovers. Maybe it's not a do-it-yourself energy. Maybe people can collaborate. The Hermit. Contemplation. I mean, I suppose people try to figure out what it is that they want. Maybe people feel a sense of completion. Maybe people feel some victory or potential victory. Okay. Plan. Maybe we don't always have a plan. Sometimes we can plan better. Whatever you pay attention to is powerful. Decluttering can be necessary. Stepping into your passion. And going for that abundance. And going with the flow. Gratitude. Okay. So, looking at that Hermit energy, you do have to look within. You do gotta look inwardly. You gotta look within. So being okay with yourself can attract love and passion. I mean, you look at the Magician. In reverse here. Are you willing to go after your desires? Are you willing to make space for the new? I mean, we've got this whole Father knows best energy. We've got this energy of believing in yourself. I mean, perhaps you've been giving stuff away for free. Maybe, you know, getting away from old energy. You look at potential for more victory. You look at possibly attracting better. I mean, you look at what was in the past. I mean, with this full moon, you let go of what doesn't work, you know, so then you think about what doesn't serve you. But what is it that's going on around you? I mean, maybe you've got some friends, you know. You have friends and potential for love. I mean, being your authentic self, doing what you want, going with the flow, not forcing anything in life that has positive to it. I mean, sometimes cycles do come to completion. Like, there's nothing more to do with that energy. Like, what was the point, you know? I mean, yeah, maybe you were feeling a void in the past, and, you know, there was reasons why you stuck out the situations you did, but perhaps you can have better in the future, and maybe it all starts with friendship. You know, and then, I mean, if you've been giving things away and energy comes back to you, you know, you could experience some abundance. You could have your needs met. So, I mean, there's potential for more, but we just got to keep going with the flow, basically. And then, you know, we've got the Hermit in here twice, or the Hanged Man and the Hermit. So, I mean, that's like specific spiritual energy. I mean, we look at who we wanted to be, what we wanted to be, what we thought we were going to do in this life. And, you know, you can detach, you know, from the ego, from what you really have. I mean, here, you know, the Four of Cups is about whether or not you're seeing clearly what you do have. I mean, you know, you could be in a space where you have friendships and, you know, people are figuring out their situation, their life. You know, they're figuring out what's next. So, I mean, yeah, make sure you try to see clearly on what is positive and step into the gratitude. I mean, there's always many things to be grateful for. The angels want you to remember, if you just pause and think for a moment, you might just recognize that you have so much to be thankful for, no matter how small these positive things might seem. I mean, most people have been through worse times in their life. You know, not everybody only had positive experiences. I mean, life can have negatives and positives, you know. And you know, the negative becomes normal, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it will stay that way. So, you know, put your head up. See what you really do have. You have potential for victory, for success. You have potential for love and passion and doing what makes you happy. So, I mean, perhaps teamwork can make the dream work. Perhaps it's not just one person having all the answers. You know, going with the flow in life, experiencing abundance and joy and peace and gratitude. These are all positive things. You know, we look within and we can spend time being grateful for what we do have. We've been in places in our lives that were worse than now. So look at what you do have and just continue to make the most of what you have. And you're in a better place. The more we spend time in gratitude, the more abundant we may feel, the more we may experience magic in our lives. All right, thanks for watching.